Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for June 12th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, another high number day, so I don't know if people are trolling me or what. Just one day, 20-something, the other day, 34, because just yesterday, 23, and an extra 11 people, so I'm definitely happy about that. I like seeing more people play. That said, looking at yesterday's leaderboard, Dano took it away with a 980. He got lucky in, I believe it was R6 on my ship, where slime spawned. Apparently that wasn't a starting spawn, and so I just got unlucky by having it spawn sometime when I wasn't on the ship or was in a room with slime, which did happen when I was trying to clear out the slime in my R2. Burning Ass Taco was not too far behind with a 900. Quietest 1-1 scored an 855. Null Noah scored an 810. Probe and LB. Oh, wow. Excuse me. A little bit late tonight. I've been playing a lot of Oxygen Not Included, though I did not record it for a number of reasons. But I'm just playing around with it. Probe and LB scored a 750. I scored 730. Squeaky Penguin, 724. Pretty definitely taking some radiation damage. Machine God a 680, and Olive Mint a 660. Looking at my friends list, Marvin did play, took 594, but he ran afoul of a sentry, and McTinksy scored a 660. Let's go ahead and get into today's challenge and see what we have. Splash is laying on her back behind my chair, just screaming, because why not? Today we have Collector, which could be useful, Sensor, which is usually useful, and that's it for the moment. Two infestation types on a barge, eh? Let's see what we have today. This is a pretty big room, all told. Can you tell me your... well, that's a bad sign, but okay. Well, that's gonna be a small room, probably. Or it could be a long room. Nah, moderate-sized room. I'm gonna be crazy today. I want to get into D40. Or into R5, more accurately. That's the room that I think is going to be nicely loaded. So far, we don't have any other airlocks, though, but we can see a moderate portion of the ship. Most of it's internal, though. Unfortunately, I don't want to risk a room at this point. Great. I've got 4 minutes. Unknown rooms have a small chance of being hit. If I'm losing something, I'd rather it be Holly. Looks, though, that couldn't have been a generator. I don't know why I was thinking there was a generator in there. There is a drone with stun and another sensor. sensor isn't damaged, though, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Wow, I bailed out of that real early. Door 25, no longer responding. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Another moment. Well, that is definitely the room that I wanted to be in. I think D39 is probably safe now, too. I know it's going to hit right after the... It's going to hit right after the 6-minute mark, I believe. I didn't drop a... Yep, I've got 1 minute right now, so it's going to hit right after the 6-minute mark. If it hits. Chances are still really low, but that's not a guarantee of anything now, is it? Looks like both of those are probably safe. Let's go ahead and get off the ship just in case. Being super paranoid, but unless I know that slime's not involved. And where's the asteroid hit? 3 rooms. 3 rooms! And I didn't collect anything either. Man, I know it's terrible. Looks like 7 and whatever's on the other side of 5 should be safe to check. Of course, if I'm wrong... There is slime. Whoa! I don't have reroute. So I'm gonna need to start picking a sacrificial room, or I probably want to pick a sacrificial room. Meow. This is a bad room for it, though. Here's the problem. If I do it in R6, if anything spawns, it's basically going to be in contact with me immediately, unless it's at the far ends of the room. It's not worth it. I don't know what else we have on the ship, but it certainly doesn't seem to be very active. good news is I got another airlock, or another generator. Two slime rooms. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. I want to know if I have any airlocks to work with. Well, I did. This could be very bad for me. That 40% chance to hit turned into 3 rooms lost. I can't really open D10 safely. So I don't know what I'll do. The other part is I might not be able to get further onto this ship safely. No, I do have a plan, actually. I'm gonna use the stun. If anything comes after me, it's gonna hit that stun. Do the same thing right here. Because the only thing that I can do is open D16. If there's not a generator on the other side of D16, I'm done. Because it looks like there's probably 4 generators on the ship. And I don't have any way... I can dock to A3, actually. I can dock to A3. Because... well, it's an invisible airlock. So could I put a stun in the door? Maybe? Or someone's done a trick where they lock their drone. In the door, and two minutes, R13 has a chance. It looks like R15 must be safe. I'm gonna go in there. No generator, though. I need to check R11 as well. I'm not going to be able to... May as well leave these... Nope, nope, thank you. Okay. Actually, I have an alternative option, possibly. I hadn't considered this, but I have holes in the ship. Okay, I've got a minute left. I have a hole in the ship already. Where's R13? It's already been hit with an asteroid. That's insulting. Oh. Actually, that could be very bad. I already have holes in the ship. So what I can do is I can open D8 and vacuum out R7. I'm already pretty confident there's nothing in there. So unless D8 had the generator, which is entirely possible... Do I need to be out here? I don't really. Okay. The slow and steady way. So, what am I looking at? I know I have one more airlock, but I might not be able to find it. Oh, what the hell am I thinking? R9 isn't powered by this set, but it's powered through R10. Fantastic. So I can actually maybe get a survey, which would be useful for once. And I don't need this now. But I can do that. Wrong button. Thank you. And ship scan, which doesn't really help me much, but hey, it's still ship scan. Okay. What's my time? I've got a minute. Okay. Can be pretty confident nothing's in R19. Now, the problem does still come to whether or not there are... Oh, that's a vent. There's not a generator either. Which brings my run to an end. Because 17 must have held the generator, or 21 could hold the generator. It doesn't much matter. Oh, no, wait, because I can power R12. I can still get to 21. I need to open D7 to make sure there's nothing in there. And then D23 once I drop a sensor in there. So, I mean, it's going to be a long trip. But, could be worse. We'll go ahead and open the door. I don't even know what the other infestation is yet. And we're going. Quickly, quickly, please. That's a vent. No one likes vents. So, I mean, the good news is that I can ultimately vent the entire ship fairly effective, or not the entire ship, but most of the ship fairly effectively. From the looks of it, I can only not reach 2 rooms. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not sure what's in R16 either, but again, if 21 does have a generator, that's pretty good for me. Nothing's spawned from R19 yet, so I'm going to take that as a win as well. Let's get 2 back to R10. Open up D23. It's hot here, and I'm circumventing part of the generator system. Okay, there is something in there. Sentries. So I want him to go into what room? R6? I know the 2 infestations now, so I don't really have to worry much. I just have to worry about... Let's get into R8. The timing will probably be about right for this. If I can get him into R8, that's not a bad room to radiate. 6 would be best, and I can actually get him back into 6 pretty well. My worry right now is just about time. I don't want the slime to spawn in R2. That'll do. And while I'm at it, because I know the 2 infestations now, I can check R16 with 3 safely. Oh my god. Also, should not have done that. That was a bad idea. Another generator, though. So, all the generators, basically. So, radiating the drone. This... Without ship scanning the correct rooms, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I'd like. Almost missed the door. I basically did miss the door. Alright, so the good news is I can power the ship. I can even go in a different way. That's not where I actually wanted to dock. I wanted to dock on 2, but I can dock on 3 is also my point. That only powers 2 rooms. That's not good. But I do know D13 is safe. And I'm sure it's just gonna have survey, because of course. Not surprising. I've just got 1 room left that I can actually check. Okay, 1 propulsion, no jump fuel. So, what I'm looking at now is going to be strategies to get on the entire ship. Now, wait a minute, I actually want to double check. No, that powered the rest of the ship. Okay. So I can't open A3. That's just a no-go. Definitely don't want to open R16 if possible, and definitely don't want to open A1. Both of them are going to end badly. But I can open D5, D24, etc. The other thing that I can do... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I've got some time to start planning for it. And I've got a lot of sensors. That probably tells you exactly what I have planned, right? I just need radiation. Now, if I had to guess, it's not going to destroy all those by the time it's done, but it could. It could. I don't need R8. I'm not worried about that. People are talking on Discord. Please go far enough in. Okay. Now, it might be a little bit over further than I'd like, but this should work out. I'm not going to be able to ship scan, so I don't know how good it's going to be. Oh, it's dead. There you go. It managed to get through two of them. Still have a minute, so I don't even have to worry about that part. Took 15 damage for 2 scrap. Probably should have entered from D33, it would have been better that way, but I couldn't be sure. Definitely would have been better, actually. Or if I'd left D33, but eh. And it's definitely better that I didn't chance it, because it probably wouldn't have dropped any. It probably wouldn't have picked him up on the pickup. Now, here's what I can do. I can pull air through R17 and go through D5, D24, and up through the whole rest of the ship. Or, and this is probably going to be the faster option, I can go into R21, open up, well, go into R2, open up all the doors, pretty much, and go into R21 and open up R17 entirely. Now, the concern, of course, is getting out before I get vented, but the generator in R21 is right by the door to R16, which is right by the airlock. So, let's go ahead and open up. Actually, everything that I need to open is probably open. I'm going to open D11, D33. Do I want to open D33? D36. I want to avoid spreading radiation early, if at all possible. D20. Is that right? That's everything I can reach, pretty much. Go ahead and open D16, actually. And go ahead and nav 2 over there. Dock A2. Now, R13 is actually already open. And I was able to ship scan. Actually, I was able to ship scan all those anyway, so it doesn't matter. I want to open D31. I'm going to open D12 instead. Close D13. And that means open D14. How am I doing on time? Actually, kind of. Did I miss anything? I have precious little time to actually figure this out. I did collect scrap from R5, and interestingly enough, a random spawn in R11. A2 is closed. Yeah, I don't think I made a mistake here. I think I've got everything I need. Oh, R5 was right off of R17. So I did pick up 1 scrap at the collector. Oh, the alarms. Interestingly enough, the only room that I left open, R11, is going to end up just completely unscathed. Picked up another scrap from the environment from R18. And that was it. And again, I only missed R11, but I was able to ship scan that one. So, I think it's safe to say this ship has been scuttled. Used a lot more sensors than I needed to as well, but that's okay. Total score of 935. Could have had 950 if I hadn't taken the damage, but there's really not much that I could have done to avoid that either. 14 scrap, 1 propulsion fuel, 1 drone with 2 upgrades. The stun did not break. That would have given me a 910, well, 925 if it had. And overall, not bad. Not bad. Very happy. And currently it's the leading score. Now, I did pick up 2 scrap from the environment. Or was it 3 scrap? I think it was 2 scrap from the environment. And The Sentry gave me 2, which gave me a positive score on the Sentry by 25 points. So LB... may just have gotten unlucky with... Well, I'm sure LB would have tried the radiation trick. I think Dano would have too. They probably just got a variation, probably got very unlucky on the scrap. Moving lower than that, probably people who didn't invent the ship. And Burning Ass Taco may have just run afoul of the asteroid strike, actually. Depending on how he played. And the score's in the 700s. It also may be difference of drone health. I should include that possibility more often. Because I had pretty good drone health. I think I had 130, 120, and 100. I didn't actually look, and I should have. So that could very well count for the difference. For now, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment. I'd love to hear of your own experiences and strategies for a ship like this. We had Slime and Sentries today, which the Sentry's a nice touch, but the Slime, you know, quite frustrating. So if you have any strategies you'd like to share, or if you would like help with strategies, just let us know. And there's a couple of us that watch my videos, and the videos linked in my video description for Marvin, Dano, Copper, LB, and Noxicny. Not necessarily in that order. We've had some interesting revelations regarding some of the enemies, and we're slowly unraveling some of the other puzzles. Duskers isn't a huge game. You only see a good 20 or 30 people play. Back a year ago when it was fresh and brand new, and everybody was like, oh my god, Duskers is so amazing, because it is. You know, there were more people, 60, 70, 80 people on the leaderboard for the day, but for now I take what I can get. About 30 people playing through the game's a nice number overall, and it's a great little community we have here of just the few that post on my videos and other videos. So again, if you need any help or you want to offer your own suggestions, do please comment. If you want to check out those other playlists, they are linked in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.